Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege video. Today guys, we'll be doing my updated Ash guide. I made a previous one before it came out really sloppy and crappy on the video quality. So I'm updating it as well. Ash recently had a new thing. She no longer smoke ratio, it's stun grenades. So we'll be exploring that option. As well as last time I did the R4C, which is a great gun, you should definitely use it though. But I'm going to show off the G36C. I'm going to be running a an ACOG with a muzzle brake and an angle grip though. No weapons, or trinkets or anything. And I'm gonna use the toy gun because I'm toying around here. And yeah, so real quick, what is Ash? What is her ability? So Ash gets this nice little breaching round, and this breaching round can be used to breach unreinforced walls and doors at a distance. So it really pairs good with a glass, because glass is definitely one of those sit back and kind of campy guys. And if you have this option, I would always, pick Ash too, as well as because Ash now has flash grenades, she can now rush more easily enemies, and it's a nightmare to fight Ash now. Also, her hitbox was recently changed, so she really is a force to be reckoned with now. So if I just demonstrate what her ability does right here, you can just sit back, reach from a safe distance, and open up a wall or a door, as I did there. And it really can change the game up. She can also reach hatches as well, and makes for a very quick opening. I want to be careful though, because she is a 3-speed 1 armor character, so while her speed makes up for her, or excuse me, while her agility, I will say, makes up for her lack of armor though, she is still vulnerable to explosives, I would say. And so, try not to play Fuse too close around her, because she is very vulnerable and can be heavily damaged. As well as, Nitro cells, she's vulnerable to those very much. Those are almost a one-hit kill always if you are even close. I mean, if you're even within, like, visible range of her, you get a Nitro close to her, it's gonna be over for her. And she's really just kind of like one of those characters that it's kind of simple, but she also has a slightly higher learning curve. Again, she operates like Sledge and Buck. Buck is like the middle, I would say, of Sledge and Ash. Ash is a long-range breacher, Buck is like a mid-range, and then Sledge is close, like right up on top of the enemy. So, but honestly though, I think that with the new stun grenades, flash grenades, makes her really dangerous now too, because, right there, that flash, I mean, that's a quick flash too though, and it makes it very dangerous. 45 pistol I would always recommend to anybody, because 45 drop rate is very heavy, and right there demonstrating that she is very vulnerable to being exploded and hurt very harshly by explosives. And if you're not careful, if you don't watch out for like flanks, you'll be taken out very easily. Because she is fast, you might be able to do something against a flank, but really, I wouldn't. This is really the only operator with a 3-speed 1 armor that I would really say is vulnerable to flanks, because she is so lightly armored though, and she's more prone to rushing, that if you don't watch out for those flanks, they can really hurt you. And so I think that the 5.7 USG, I don't use that for FBI, so I don't recommend it. But yeah, no, and I'll quickly demonstrate her R4C gun, because how can I put this? Ash can be used as a close to mid-range kind of support character, but also as an attacker, an offensive. Um, skill ceiling is a little bit higher, though because of her guns are so accurate. I would say though that she's not hard to learn. She should be the first and one of the easiest picks for new recruits coming into the game. It really gets you into the mode of like, hey, you know, there's a different way to play every game that you come across. You know, you don't always have to necessarily rush or open fire right when you see an enemy, and you know, it's more about essential awareness, hearing your surroundings and seeing where the enemy is. The breach around is very essential in opening up areas and getting sight lines on a bomb or a secure area where other operators like Buck and Sledge would have to risk getting closer. She can kind of sit back and open up the area. And yeah, that's really about all I have to say, Ash. So again, to recap, she's very prone to be flanked. I think she is very prone to be flanked because of her lack of armor, 3-speed 1 armor. However, she is very good at it. So that's always a risk. I mean, if you want to try and go for a flank and be aggressive and kind of use your stun grenades, or if you want to maybe sit back a little bit and try something else. I mean, her breach around is definitely something that you should know right away when it's Ash. But I don't know, I wouldn't say that Ash is very difficult to pick up. She should easily be a consideration every round because of what's going on now. Easily, I think, she's a direct counter to Castle, definitely. I think, she is a Castle nightmare because she can easily open up his barricades from a distance and make it very easy to get in. And personally, I think that she would be kind of not so good around would be Tachanka. That's kind of like a weird thing to say though, but like Tachanka's kind of like those big, beefy, like big, high armor characters that really that she can't deal a lot of damage towards. Like she has the weapons to do it, but you know, if you're caught off guard and you see these big enemies, they're gonna suffer more damage than you are, and that puts a lot more risk on you when you try to flank. Again, I do recommend always using like an ACOG with her because her weapon's recoil is very low, and it's not hard to control at all. I mean, you'll have very little trouble picking up the gun, the R4C, but even to G36C, use that with an aim grip. I mean, the gun shoots slow enough at 750 rounds per minute that is slow enough to be manageably controlled. In fact, I may even think it shoots slower than 750. It might be 700 in this game. I don't know, but I kind of just threw the round there. But like I said, guys, kind of experiment with Ash a little bit. See what you're good at with her. I mean, she's definitely one of those unique operators. So with that said, guys, I'm out reloading. See you guys in the next one. And get ready, because Torchlight Thursday is coming back. I know that was a big hype thing that people were loving to watch. And also a Far Cry Friday. And I think I have a surprise for you guys for Saturday. Alright, I'm out reloading. See you guys.